Alright, good morning guys. On this time of glowing and growing with me, I actually had, per my last video, a viewer reach out directly to me and make a song suggestion. So I'm going to be doing a video per her song suggestion. She's known me for my entire life, so I have a lot of memories, and one of which was a song. It's by Sheryl, and it's called Anything But Down. So my makeup is going to be inspired by that song today. I'm going to see about potentially having the link in the description if you're not familiar with that song, or since you're already on YouTube, you can look it up if you want to know the lyrics. I can't put it in the video, but it is a song that just has a lot of, I guess, nostalgia for me and my viewer. So that's what we're doing today. Per usual, I have my trusty water. Nothing is dusty about this because I just stickered it. I don't know, I'm in love. I only drink this when I'm doing my videos, so I don't know, I love it so much. Also, forgive the hair. We're probably going to try to tackle that first and foremost, to be so for real. I just got out of the shower and just had to just wash my hair. So I'm gonna see if about tackling this. Ooh, shit. Tackling this with you guys. You can tell I'm almost out of my Paul Mitchell. I'm just using this Extra Body Sculpting Foam to try to help this out. I don't normally do hair stuff here, but it needed it, and it's just going to be the full transformation today. And yeah, we'll just kind of let it do its thing. Quite frankly, I don't know what my hair is gonna want to do since it's freshly washed. Yeah, so forgive the hair, if nothing else. She's looking wild. I also mildly look like I should have been part of like a boy band in the mid-2000s with, it's giving Justin Bieber wannabe right now, which is not the vibe. But so today, I'm gonna change my calendar real quick, but today, if you're watching this live with me, more or less, or in real time, it is the 6th of November. Just moving my calendar. Thursday. Okay, so we'll just see what's going on with the hair. It's at least my concerns as of right now. But let me get with the basics, because it's gonna be really the eyeshadow that's gonna make this look kind of come alive. So let's see here. Again, I'm gonna get out my Wonka bar and cover up my blemishes right quick. You ever just get blemishes and like spots, you're like, why the hell are you there? Like, how did you occur? Where did you come from? Where did you go? I'm gonna let you finish it so I'm not as cringy as I made that sound. Oh yeah, this hair, I'm hoping it air dries decently. That's the goal ultimately, is for this just to air dry. And because I have a lot of natural body in my hair, it just doesn't want to like display that at the times that I want it to. It just kind of does it on its own. So we'll see what happens. After the look, I might just end up diffusing it to get it going in the right direction. But this is what we're playing with today. So if you can ignore the hair and focus on my makeup, we should be we should be in good order. Let's see. Also, did anyone see the big ass moon we had last night? I'm jealous if you did get to see it in like its full beauty. I love the moon. Oh my god. Don't get me started on the moon or zodiac and astrology. That's my jam. Yes, I'm an astrology girly. But yeah, I'm so jealous that people got to see the moon in its full form. I didn't get off work until like later last night, so I didn't get to see it, but it was still very bright and pretty when I did see it. Okay, I think blemishes are covered, relatively speaking. You can always go back and touch base on that. I think I'm still gonna just do my blush, kind of like I normally would. Like I said, it's gonna be really the eyeshadow that kind of is what I'm focusing on as far as that goes. Maybe just make it, I'm gonna make it not as intense, I think, to go with this look. So again, the song that I'm going to be focusing on today is Anything But Down by Sheryl Crow. I don't know the exact year it came out, to be honest. I just know I was probably toddler aged to like little child. Like little child under I'm going to throw out like a number of like 5 or 6. I have no idea how old I was jamming out. I could have been younger. I just knew I was jamming out to a song where Sheryl Crow is saying that this man in her life doesn't bring her anything but down. So, and I just was belting it out and having the best time in the car, which, like I said, no business doing, but I mean, she didn't cuss. She's just like, dude, you bring me nothing but down. Ma'am, we're not doing that. No. Sorry, my youngest is wanting to mess with my stuff behind my lighting, and I can't have her doing that. But yeah, so I don't know. It was one of those funny moments looking back. I'm like, oh my god. It's like I was listening to like divorced mom rock like at the age of like 5. But I love the song. I just can't not love the song. For the highlights, I might change that up a little bit. So I've not whipped this out before, but I have this palette, this BH palette it's called Illuminating, yes, I can read, in Ireland. And this is just a whole bunch of highlighters based off of Ireland. I'm kind of pissed that they didn't have a green tinted one. I'm like, you're going to have a 4-leaf clover, but not have anything green tinted. It's just going to be all golds, but whatevs. They didn't ask me, but just a design choice. So with this one, I'm probably going to go in with I might just go in with Blarney Stone. Blarney Stone is this guy right here. It's like a champagne-y color, honestly. A little bit of champagne-y. Nothing real crazy. It reminds me a lot of the Jaclyn Hill Iced, just not as intense, and that's kind of what I'm going for. Just a natural kind of sheen look for this, because like I said, the eyeshadow liner is more of my focus. And I will say again, for those, I'm just going to make the assumption you guys don't know what song I'm talking about, which would probably be for the best. But it does sound kind of twangy. It's, like I said, definitely in the 90s. Yeah, it's a definitely 90s song. So it's definitely more of like Sheryl Crow, and she was doing kind of like her country-ish 90s vibe. But I'm kind of going to incorporate the the flow of the music and how I do my eyeshadow. Like the intro itself is kind of what is going to give me the inspiration. So honestly, it's really best if you listen, even if you don't care about the song or if you're not a Sheryl Crow fan, just so you can get the vision. Oh my god, I think I'm just going to be playing with my hair all day today. I don't know. I have to have a little piece. We just gotta have a little piece. I don't know what this is giving, but we're not here for hair. Okay, so I think I'm illuminated pretty well. Like I said, it's just a nice, I think it's just subtle. It's nice, subtle, just kind of like glistening look. So that's what we're doing with that. So that's taken care of. I don't think I'm gonna do my brows. I'm really funny if I choose to color them in and not color them in. I'm on the brink of recoloring my hair. So the further I get from like the devotion of the red and green together, the better. So now I think I'm going to just rip off that band-aid and go straight into the eyeshadow vision. I'm hoping it turns out the way I want it to. With this, I feel like the best palette for this, because I'm wanting to do like color, is my Morphe Lisa Frank palette. And they had 3 different options for how this looked. I believe they're all the same internally, but I love me unicorns, so this was the one option. The other 2, I believe, when these released were, I think one had a tiger, like one of her tigers on it, and then I think the other one may have had I think it's like a magician of sorts, on the front, like the bear with like the top hat. So I think those are the 2 options. If I'm not sure about the bear, but tiger for sure. So we're gonna go in, and I don't know, I forget what it's called when people can like hear colors, if that makes sense, like, or like if they see names and they're able to depict like the colors or the images that go with it. I forget what that's called. If you know, let me know in the comments below. But I'm gonna try to like emulate that, because I don't have that, but I think that's so freaking cool that people can just do that naturally. I mean, they didn't ask for it, but I think it's really neat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to go with that kind of vibe. I'm also thinking, so like I said, it's kind of twangy. I'm not singing for you guys. I'm so sorry. I like to sing. I will belt it out in my own time. I am not singing for y'all. You don't want to hear that. I promise you. No. I refuse to even do karaoke, because even regardless of how much I've had to drink, it's never enough. So with that being said, the beginning is, I guess, a kind of twangy. So for whatever reason, when I was thinking of how to do this or how I wanted to emulate this look in my head, is I was envisioning like a peachy color. I don't know why, but like country, twangy kind of, in my head, it comes off like peachy. I'm looking down because I have all of these beautiful colors to decide upon, but I think with the way I was describing it, I keep eyeballing back to this guy, which is Balloon Buddies. I feel like I may have used that in a previous video. So we're gonna go back in with Balloon Buddies. I'm just gonna kind of give myself some color on top here to brighten it up. Okay, I'll at least hum for you guys. So I don't know, it just is kind of giving this peachy color. And it's gonna be a little, I'm hoping to connect the color story here. You'll see what I mean in a second. Because, oh my god, my hair. I'm just gonna fight this all day. It's fine. It's fine. But you'll see in a second what I mean by connect, because there's one particular line that I have to emulate, if nothing else, from this song. So she's a little brighter, a little twangy here up top, right? I don't know, it's twangy to me. Again, if you watch this and feel compelled to share, which again, I would love more of who views this to share. I can't see if you guys want to be anonymous. You go right ahead. That's absolutely fine. I don't see who views these at all. So your anonymity, you being anonymous, more or less, is probably still going to be accurate, unless you just have your full last name in your YouTube. But I'm good if you want to stay anonymous. But what I was going to say is, if you guys have a different way you would have pulled this off, or a different color this song gives you, I would love to hear it in the comments below, is what I was getting at. God, the hair. Maybe I'm just going for like a 90s mom hair. Maybe that's what's just happening naturally for me today. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm just getting distracted. So it's, like I said, just this kind of peachy kind of vibe on top. What I'm wanting to do now, and which is what I'm hoping translates decently, is there is a line in the song when she says, and it used to be a thing when I was a child, where I would listen to this, and she says something about your eyes green, because I have hazel eyes, so I'd be like green and blue, because I'd be listening with someone that has blue eyes, and that was always like our thing, right? So your eyes green and blue, so that's what I'm kind of basing it off of. The effect, though, because it's called Anything But Down, is I'm going to be focusing on the bottom. So most of my eyeshadow I'm actually wanting to do on the bottom. I'm getting quite literal with this song, but I think it may work out in my favor. I'm just cleaning my baby brush here. You know, the good one. The one I love from Five Below. Hey, don't knock their shit. They got some goodies sometimes. So green and blue. It's just the effect also that I'm like a little apprehensive about, but we're gonna make it work. So green, I'm gonna go in, I think, with this. I think I'm gonna go in with what is called Zoomer and Zorbit. I don't know what characters those are right off. I'm not that good, but it's this middle green where my middle finger's at. It's gonna be hidden for a second. Give me a second. I'm seeing if this works the way I want it to work. While we're having this moment of silence for my creativity, do you guys eat breakfast? I like to keep it random on my channel here, and I just wanted to know what you guys eat for breakfast, if you eat breakfast. I sure as shit don't eat breakfast. I feel like I need to. but I do not. Coffee is my breakfast. And I drink coffee before I make these videos, so you guys don't get to see it, but I do. I am an avid coffee drinker. Hot coffee. Iced very rarely. And I like tea, but not for, I have to be in the mood for hot tea. It's usually more of a night thing for me. Okay, so what I was going for, and I think it'll pay off. It might just look a little interesting, but I think it's gonna pay off. Is I'm going for green and blue. We're gonna do different under eyes, so that's the vibe. So I have the green set the way I kind of want it to. I think I'm gonna go in with Tikani, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm just gonna give it a different shot. This Tikani, which is that color. And like I said, we are just gonna see about it. See where this boat floats. Because I'm being very literal. But I'm also not making it a straight line, because like lyrically, she's very oh my god, I used to be in band. I've never been in choir. I'm not the best at these terms, so forgive me. But she's very melodically flowy with how she sings. Throughout the song. That was part of the song. That's what you guys get, me humming. If it wouldn't be probably an annoying pain in the ass, I'd probably be just humming the entire song for you guys. But I don't know that you guys want to hear me hum. Okay. This blue is a pretty blue. It's a lot lighter on the skin than I anticipated, which is totally fine. That's cool. Okay, so we kind of give like a little cloud effect. That's kind of fun. So I'm gonna go in and with this, probably this brush again, just because it's so precise. I'm gonna clean it out real quick on my hand, of course, like a true pro. I'm gonna go in and kind of make it a little bit more stand out. Like I have the colors I want, but I'm gonna go in with a darker alternative of them to kind of make it stick. So for the green, I'm going like rain. It's gonna go in with, I think, quite literally forest, which is, oh god, okay, with forest, which is right above my middle finger there. We gotta use handheld. We gotta go in with precision. I don't know how that translates. This is not, I'm just going to preface, this is not an everyday look. This is not. There's nothing everyday about this. I look a little different per usual, but I think it'll work out. So I'm gonna go a little longer with that, a little bit longer. Okay. So that's gonna be the green effect. Like I said, I just made it a little bit more, give it more depth, I guess. I'm gonna go in with a dark blue. Now, since that blue is already relatively dark, I'm gonna go in with a pretty dark, it's gonna be called Panda Painter. I know exactly what character that is. He's so cute. It's gonna be, it looks damn near black. It is not. Black is above my pointer finger. It's gonna be this really dark navy blue. Ironically, the person that suggested this video, this song, hates navy blue, but it's the best color I have for this effect, so forgive me. Okay. Like I said, we're just going to make it a little bit more defined. A little more definition. Okay. Also, what I'm going to do with this too is I'm going to add the teeniest bit of sparkle also from this palette as well, because your girl cannot stay away from sparkle. So adjacent to these colors, I'll have sparkly pigments. So there's one called Peekaboo that is this green sparkle, and then for the blue aspect, it's going to be Spotty and Dotty. That blue, and then they're sparkly. You'll see the effect when I do the close-up, because yeah, they just kind of look matte. But I kind of just want to give a little bit more definition to this look. Like I said, this video may not be for everyone, and that's completely okay. This is definitely not an everyday look. But it is the look I am giving today. My coworker is going to be like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, that's me today. It's like, if you guys have any inquiries, watch my video. Okay. Again, fighting with the hair, it's fine. So that, I think, is going to be how I do with your eyes that are green and blue. I think that's how I'm going to pull that off. I just kind of want to do something basic on top. What I might do, hang tight. I'm debating if I should add any sort of fun liner. There's this really sparkly eyeliner. It's the glitter liner. It's called Full of Fun from my, yeah, My Little Pony collection. I'm debating, but I might just leave it as is. Let me curl my lashes real quick, and then we'll kind of get the rundown from there. That'll be a deciding factor. I may just even put on my mascara and see where we're at. Okay. I need to come up with some sort of fun facts to tell you guys, just to kind of freak everyone out that does not like curling their lashes, men and women alike. Because I know women also that do makeup all the time don't necessarily curl their lashes, or this freaks them out. So let me know if you want random facts. I'm random as hell, so I could definitely conjure up some random facts as I look like I'm self-torturing. Okay, so lashes lifted. I'm gonna throw on my mascara. Also, another mascara I haven't worn in a minute, but I love almost as much as my Charlotte Tilbury mascara, is this Clinique High Impact Hi-Fi Full Volume Mascara. It's the green tube. I love her. I need a new one because this one's like on its last leg. But let me go in, see what this is about, see if I am missing anything, because I can't decide if the eye needs more or if I'm just overthinking and I need to leave it the fuck alone. Another dip. Like I said, she's on her last leg, but we love her. Okay, let's get it. I feel like I'm constantly telling you guys, if you hear any ruckus in the background, it's my cats. Well, it's true. I really can't tell how well you can hear it, but two of my cats are bonding right now. I have two black cats. My youngest is a black cat that made the debut in one of my videos, and I have a male black cat. Sometimes he feels like bonding with her, sometimes not so much. Okay. Honestly, this just might be the vision. This just might be the vibe. Let me throw on a lip, and I think I'm gonna be set. Let me see here. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna mess with the glitter. Another video for sure, because it's really pretty and I want to use it. But let's see what lip I'm feeling today. Again, I don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy, genuinely. I might just go in. This is kind of pretty. I think this should balance some of the orange. This is e.l.f.'s lip gloss, just the e.l.f. lip gloss. It's in the color Chalk Luxe. I don't know why I feel compelled to always do my lips like that. I think Waldo's saying hi. That's my male cat. But I'm happy. I think this turned out pretty well. I'm gonna give you guys a closer effect. So check out Sheryl Crow's song, Anything But Down, for this to make a little bit more sense for you guys. The hair even worked out for me, so nice. So thank you guys so much for watching another one of my, I can speak, another one of my glow and grows with me. Again, feel free to comment. And do you guys eat breakfast? Let me know. If you watch this, let me know if you eat breakfast and what you eat. And if you still have any song suggestions, I still think this would be kind of a fun but random option to do for like my videos moving forward. So yeah, let me know what you think, and I will see you guys on the next one. Thanks. Bye.